liner in this one, Singy, the league leader in OPS. He's been terrifying to pitchers all season.
And he's such a well-rounded hitter, Boog. It's been the key to this lineup, and I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Roy Halladay. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Out, tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now the center fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And strike two.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One out, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now one missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. One left for L.A. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Wrigley Field and getting to start, Tarek Skubal. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gwynn on his way in. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So digging in, Craig Biggio. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Full count.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
In the air, right field, Gwynn makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So up next, David Ortiz. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And next for the Cubs, Joe DiMaggio. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Joe DiMaggio with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
First and second, 2 outs. Shea Langoliers, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ortiz, the lead runner out at second. DiMaggio on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses. Now 3-1. Bell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Bell will hit next. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the friendly confines. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Scott Rowland. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. Ortiz steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Bryant now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Breaking ball misses down and away. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now, Ben Zobrist. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. At the plate, Gene Segura.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Biggio now at the plate.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings and he breaks his bat. He's got it. 2 down.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. We played 2 full. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Lance Parrish. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And up next for Los Angeles, Howie Kendrick. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
Howie Kendrick with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Gwynn. That one missed. Kendrick over at first with 1 away. Well struck right field. Bell ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 7.
Here's the center fielder. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one missing inside.
2-2.
Here goes the runner. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And that is that. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Joe DiMaggio. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Giambi takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langeliers.
Now the Cubs catcher, Shea Langeliers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Jumps, throws, not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
One gone, runner at first. Albert Bell, the next to hit. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. Runner on the move. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Williams going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Two outs. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Zobrist getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that misses. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
That's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
Way out front for strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one just misses. The count now 2-2. That's down and in.
Full count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Inside. Ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
The 1-1. And it skips in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now it's 1-2. In the air, foul off first. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. And we're back. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago. Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one almost hit him.
Two. Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left side. Williams trying to get there. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Gene Segura will hit next. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jose Jimenez getting loose out there. Shields getting loose as well. The shortstop takes a ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs are down quietly. Still no score.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Ain't playing tennis. You a menace, about to start up a war. Gala, acting goofy like a Bengali stranded on the
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
On to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lance Parrish now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Howie.
And next for L.A., Howie Kendrick. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The throw to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jose Jimenez. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
David Ortiz digs in now.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dash, I'm D in my community. I burn oil on the skill list. My favorite brand, Rio, Tokyo, they always.
Here's a 1-1. And misses inside.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And up next for Chicago, Joe DiMaggio. Ortiz on at first, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Shea Langoliers.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number
Albert
8.
Bell, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Albert Bell with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So bases all loaded up. Manny Machado up to the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead.
Now
You have the
batting,
infield
the
back.
designated
All
hitter.
you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So 2 down now, and here is Ben Zobrist. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Bases are full. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That
Full
just
count.
misses. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And strike 2.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the first baseman, Jason.
And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Shields.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 62, Scott Shields.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Gene Segura. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 40 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Britton, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Ball. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Down
patient at the
batter,
plate. A
second
game
baseman.
plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. In for a strike, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
David Ortiz will hit next. The 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Gwynn settles under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Billy Williams.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Presley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 47 also throwing. The count 2-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball up the middle. And that chance handled. Jump throw across his body. And very nicely done for the out. Now here is Scott Rowland. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Outside, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses, and he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a
up
look at our
for
game
the
zone.
Cubs, the left fielder, Joe Damasio.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher, number 39, Shea.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Albert Bell now at the plate. And now 2-1.
Bell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That
2-2.
one not close. Now 2-2. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben.
Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Presley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And here is Lance Parrish. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Howie Kendrick. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 40.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going
to
have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Out to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Segura. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way off the plate.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
One down, base is empty. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Craig Biggio digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Paul Sewald looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Over to first, and he saved. Segura leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Walton around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now at the plate, Joe DiMaggio. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The catcher, number 39.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. And that one hammered back there. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dan Quisenberry. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are. He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next pitch is outside. Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball. The Dodgers down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. Lifted in the air, out to left. Moving under this one. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Hit to second, and this should do it. The flip, ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash, catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, 'cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing. I say cool. The truth is I'm stressing it.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then you're gonna get me up. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Cause we're in love. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much?